morning, my name is Hector and I'm here to perform my air brake and in-cab inspection. First, I'm going to check for 6 things. My seatbelt. I want to make sure my seatbelt is not ripped or torn, buckles and unbuckles properly. 2, parking brake and emergency brake knob is out. That means the brakes are on. 3, the gear shifter is a neutral, not cracked, broken, or illegally welded. 4, steering wheel has no more than 2 inches of play. 5, my clutch, no more than 2 inches of play when I tap on it. And 6, air pressure must be reading below 80. Right now we're reading at 105. Alright, now we're at 60 PSI. We have 2 needles. White needle on top is the primary, orange one on the bottom is the secondary. I'm going to be reading my white needle, which is my primary. Now I'm going to do a safe start. Clutch, neutral, truck on, release my clutch. Now, I'm going to do the cutout. The cutout is when the governor turns off the air compressor. Over 140 PSI is not normal. I'm going to accelerate until the needle stops. Stopped at 127 PSI. This test is normal because we didn't go over 140. Now I'm going to do the cut-in. The cut-in is when the governor turns on the air compressor. Less than 100 PSI is not normal. I'm going to drop pressure. I'm going to wait 15 seconds. And if that needle doesn't gain no pressure, I will repeat the process. My needle's reading at 120. I'm at 111. Time starts. The white one, the primary one. "15 seconds passed. The needle didn't move. I'll repeat the process. I'm at 102. Time starts. The needle started to gain pressure at 102. This test is normal because we didn't go less than 100 PSI. Now, my air pressure to the max. Pressures to the max. Any questions?
So when you press it, is it to the max? That's because you let it go, or did it just stop by itself?
You're gonna accelerate, and your needle's not gonna go anywhere. So that means that's your max.
Got it.
Some people are saying now that say it's normal, that it's good. Is that really the difference, or
just read your book? That's it. It's a normal test. That's it.
Let me get out.
Normal test and good testing. What's the difference?
I don't know.
Man, don't fucking listen to them. If they're still here, it's because they don't know. Okay?
Yeah. Alrighty, that's good.
When I passed my test, I said everything was normal.
That's good.
That's it.
Alright.
Alright. Now, my air pressure's to the max. Now I'm gonna secure the truck to prevent it from rolling forward, rolling back. 1, pushing the clutch. 2, low gear. 3, turn off the truck. 4, leave the key on the on position. 5, I'm going to release the clutch slowly. And 6, pushing parking and emergency brake knobs in. Now, my next test is going to be my apply leaking test. That means I should not lose more than 4 pounds in 60 seconds. I will step on the brake for the entire 60 seconds. The needle's reading at 95 PSI. Time starts.
seconds.
Seconds have passed. The needle is reading at 95 psi still. This is a normal test because we didn't drop no more than 4 pounds in 60 seconds. We dropped 0 pounds. After saying all that, that's when you guys let go. Now, the low pressure warning device test. That means that the light and alarm is gonna come on in between 75 and 55. I will fan the brake until the light and alarm comes on. Light and alarm came on, but it's not a continuous buzz. So fan the brake one more time. Light and alarm came on at 60 psi. It's a normal test because it's in between 75 and 55. Questions? Now, the spring brake test. Parking brake and emergency brake knobs are gonna pop out in between 45 and 20. I will fan the brake until they both pop out. Parking and emergency popped out at 30 psi. It's a normal test because it's in between 45 and 20. Now, safe start. Now my air recovery. I should get from 85 psi to 100 psi in less than 45 seconds. I'm gonna accelerate. I'm gonna stop accelerating once my needle stops and my time is gonna start. PSI, time starts. Okay, I have reached 100 psi in 39 seconds. This test is normal because we got from 85 to 100 in less than 45 seconds. Now, my air pressure to the max. Pressures to the max. Any questions? Okay. Now, the truck is equipped with 4 brakes: parking, emergency, trailer, and service. First, I'm gonna I will push in the clutch, put myself in the low gear, and I'm gonna test the emergency brake knob first. I'm gonna release the clutch. Okay, that tug and vibration means that the parking brake is working properly. Now I'm gonna test the emergency brake. I will pull out the emergency, push in the parking, release my clutch until I feel that tug and vibration. Okay, that tug and vibration indicates emergency brake is working properly. Now, I'm gonna test my trailer. I'm gonna bring down my trailer lever and I'm gonna push in the emergency. I will release the clutch slowly. Okay, that tug and vibration means trailer brake is working properly. Now the service brake. I will step on the brake, raise my trailer lever back up. I'm gonna move 5 miles per hour without holding the steering wheel. Hold on tight, girl. Hold on tight. I'm gonna release my service brake and I'm gonna release the clutch slowly. Okay? My clutch and brake at the same time. My steering wheel didn't move right or left. That means the brakes are well adjusted and my service brake is working properly. Now I'm gonna put myself back in neutral. Pull out my brake, take my service brake off, and last I'm gonna release my clutch. Any questions? You guys want me to repeat a step?
We always release the clutch. Don't let it go. Just always slow.
Yeah. Tú, Carlos?
When you put yourself in low gear, is it a number 1 or?
Whenever you guys gotta secure the truck, I struggle to put this shit on low gear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I just put it on first or second.
Second is okay.
Yeah, or third or fourth, whichever you guys want.
Okay.
Just make sure your splitter's down. Make sure your splitter's down. That's
What
to
is
go.
that for?
Okay, that's first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear. Then split her up, fifth for the high gears.
Oh, okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. Then go back to start all over. Boom, second. We're always gonna start in second. Just wherever your gear shifter is at, just bring it down or bring it up.
Don't matter as long as the splitter's down.
Yeah, but if you guys go reverse, you guys hear that? That's reverse. I never use no low gear because I always struggle with this shit. So I just go first or second or third or fourth, whatever you guys want. All right. Okay, that concludes my air brake test. Now my end cap. The door opens and closes properly. Window goes up and down properly. The mirrors are clean and they're well adjusted. The windshield's not cracked, broken, or have illegal stickers. Weather stripped around it, not ripped or torn, free of debris. Not ripped or torn to prevent air or water coming in the cab. Then we have the wipers are working properly. The plates not ripped or torn, clean, free of any debris. Then we got 2 horns. Air for the country, electric for the city. Now I'm gonna check my lights. Low beams. Low beams for the city. Then I got my high beams for the country. Then I have my right, left, directional signal. Also, my 4-way flashers. All of those lights are working properly. Now the heater and defroster also working properly. Then we have an emergency compartment. It's equipped with 3 triangle reflectors, extra pack of fuses, a fire extinguisher, fully charged, up to date, air gauge reading on the color green with the color pink going through it, and it's properly clamped down. Now, my gauges. The water must be reading below 180 degrees. Oil should be reading in between 30 and 60 psi. RPMs, I'm gonna hit the gas, working properly. Speedometer, I'm gonna test that once I'm in motion. My fuel, enough for the trip. Battery volts, in between 12 and 14 volts. Air pressure to the max. This concludes my air brake and end cap general inspection. Can you please help me check my lights? So he's gonna get off and you guys are gonna turn on your lights, right, left, 4-way flashers. He's gonna go to the back, right, left, 4-way flashers, and stop. Questions?
And that's it.
That's it. Questions? How was your Mother's Day? Hangover?
Huh?
Hangover?